Like many another ROXOR owner, I acquire this vehicle. It weighs 3,000 pounds, has over 3,000 pounds towing capacity, a beautiful turbocharged inline-4 2.5 liter turbo diesel from Mahindra. What more could you want? 5 lug axles, 4x4 with a low gear, and it's just amazing. And you would think that it's just a monster, but you get to the payload and it is just a measly 349 pounds. Couldn't even get up to 350. Why? Bed space obviously is not an issue. The tailgate appears to work. So why on earth does this amazing brute of a utility vehicle only have 349 pounds of payload capacity? These are suitcase weights meant for a tractor, and each and every one of these weighs about 40 pounds and are excruciatingly hot to hold because they've been sitting in the sun. I have 11 of these suitcase weights, and that would be 440 pounds. Now what I plan to do is I'm not here to destroy this thing. What I do plan to do is see if it will in fact hit 350 pound loading capacity, and if so, can we get just a little bit more, just to see. So let's say Mahindra lied. Why would they? It's definitely not because of the, there's no requirement for a payload on a UTV to be classed as a UTV. The 2020 Polaris Ranger, for example, I'm reading here, has a payload of 1,000 pounds just for the bed. It's not on straight axles. See, it's on A-arms in the rear and coilovers, and this is a leaf-sprung vehicle. I don't see why. So I'm gonna grab some gloves and we're gonna start loading this thing. And you're gonna get to see me sweat out here in the hot sun, because when I brought all my camera stuff out, it was 80 and now it's 100. Welcome to Florida. We are currently at 200 pounds of suitcase weights here, and it really doesn't look like a lot, but these plates, they're solid iron. They weigh quite a bit. I still got a lot more in the tank though. So I'm really not seeing any noticeable squat here on the ROXOR. I'm really not noticing a difference at all. The tire ain't even bellying. I'm holding this one last 40-pound plate. I'm gonna toss it up in there. We're gonna see if anything happens. We're gonna be at 360, 10 pounds over the limit. Oh my goodness. Nothing happened. Okay, so we might maybe be squatting just a little bit here at 360, but it's not on the bump stop or anything. We're fine. I'm gonna close this tailgate and we're gonna see exactly how it drives. I'll be honest with you guys, it literally feels the exact same. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this setup. It feels the exact same. All that there is I can just hear them clanking back there. There's this little sand hill. Let's go up it. See how it feels. Did not miss a beat. Does not care that there's 360 pounds back there. So I'm gonna bring it right back around to the tractor. We're gonna toss some more suitcase weights in there, drive it around some more, and see if we can get this thing actually to make anything. See if it sweats at all. Because right now I'm just not feeling any sweat, any nothing whatsoever. I'm gonna toss these last few plates in here, but I really don't think I have anything heavy enough to overload this thing. Well, that's all I got. I didn't anticipate this, but I really don't have enough plates. There's no squat whatsoever from this ROXOR. It's just fine. Look at this, folks. This is just absolutely ridiculous. Look at that. Do you see how much metal that is in the back of this little ROXOR? It's fine, but let's go drive it and see if it feels any different whatsoever. I highly doubt it will. No difference whatsoever. All you hear is just more of them clanging and clacking together. This, if anything, it handles better. It's fine. The acceleration isn't affected. The ride is, if anything, better. Let's take a look at the bump stops though, just to be sure. Okay, so there's the plates. Now we're gonna take a look at the bump stocks. That's still a lot of room that's at least 2.5, maybe 3 inches to spare on the bump stops. So now the question is, how much can we actually put in the ROXOR? And I don't have much else to put in there. That's all my weights, that's all my plates. Maybe in another video, I'll try and find out the real payload capacity of the Mahindra ROXOR. But for right now, I got 440 pounds back there and it ain't breaking a sweat.